Good morning. It happens to be another Sunday morning where it seems like I'm recording on this tour. Um, Kind of like someone who might go to church on Sunday. Well, this is called Billy Bello, Wizard of Bensonhurst. And Bensonhurst, from my perception, women went to church. Men really didn't. They stayed home and waited for the women to come home with breakfast, pretty much. At least the ones I saw, experienced. Anyway, this is one of the last readings from this book, the last of mine, so I thought I'd begin at the end and work backwards. Go home, so to speak. And this chapter is called Billy Bellows' Judge Brenda. Now, the backstory was a previous video, and he's now led into court from the holding pen where he met his fellow inmates, and many of whom become close friends for later volumes. And so he's in court, and his judge is a woman named Brenda, Judge Brenda, and goes like this. It's a very brief reading for today. There aren't many blonde-haired girls in Bensonhurst, at least that I know of, so it was refreshing to see my Judge Brenda had long, beautiful blonde hair, which to my eyes looked pure yellow. Yellow as straw. Yellow as the sun. After the lawyers presented their cases, the judge ordered principal parties into her chambers for her verdict. Not only was Judge Brenda's hair yellow as the sun, but inside her left eye, I thought I saw what's called a glint. Like you can't look directly into the sun, but it shines onto the moon, and the moon shines a glint for it. She stood up and pounded her gavel. To be a confirmed drug addict is to be one of the walking dead. The teeth have rotted out, the appetite is lost, and the stomach and intestines don't function properly. The gallbladder becomes inflamed, eyes and skin turn a bilious yellow. Nasal membranes turn a flaming red. The partition separating the nostril is eaten away, breathing is difficult, oxygen in the blood decreases, bronchitis and tuberculosis develop, sex organs become affected, veins collapse, and livid purplish scars remain. Boils and abscesses plague the skin, gnawing pain racks the body, vicious twitching develops, imaginary and fantastic fears blight the mind, and sometimes complete insanity results. Oftentimes, too, death comes much too early in life, such is the torment of being a drug addict. Such is the plague of being one of the living dead. Thank you for tuning in on this Sunday. Listening to this now, recall some of the backstories. I wrote this in 1980 when I begun a new, different life in a studio in Lower Manhattan. And it's called, the merchants call it a young adult novel. And I think the wizardry, part of his wizardry is sound advice, like staying away from drugs and so forth. Anyway, so that's it for today. So instead of going to, in addition to a spiritual, beautiful day, I hope you all have, maybe this few minutes bring you some enjoyment. Thank you. Until the next time, it's Anthony Valerio signing off.